Good morning, welcome to another video. We are currently in the shop. This charger is getting the hood and roof wrapped. Later today we're getting an Infinity dropped off for a full wrap. This one is satin black on just the hood and roof, and then the full wrap on the Infinity, forget which Infinity it is getting like aluminum red, something like that. Every brand is going to have its own set of colors and what they name them, so it's really hard to keep up with every single thing that you get. But also Angel over the weekend wrapped his car, his Charger RT in the color right there, that pink, hot pink. And a quick reminder that next week, November 20th to November 23rd, which is Monday to Thursday, it's 20% off for the Black Friday promotion on the Proper Care website. For the products and merch, it'll be 20% off site-wide. And then for the two courses, SEO for detailers and detailing as a business, those will be 20% off as well, only on the full pay option. You can click the link down below to check out what we have or to get on the waiting list. He started Friday with the sides, and then the last 2 days was primarily focused on the rear bumper and the front bumper, but it looks pretty good. And it's funny how stuff works out, because we also had a walk-in pass by. Well, we had a walk-in asked for a wrap quote, and Lex were talking for like 15 minutes going over the swatches, seeing what color he liked and giving him different quotes. So let's see what that was about.
So this customer just walked in here, as soon as we opened up, he wanted to get his vehicle wrapped. So we actually went over 3 different options for him, all at 3 different price points, just trying to find out exactly what he wants.
And when that happens, I mean, we basically just ask like, what color are you interested in? We provide different swatches from different brands to see what they want to go with, and then we'll start breaking down. Once they choose the color, we'll start breaking down like, okay, well, if this color will actually be more expensive, like a 3M or KPMF will be more expensive versus like a cheetah wrap. So if they want to decrease the price, not by labor wise, like if they want the full wrap but they don't want to spend $2,700 and like maybe $2,200 is closer in their budget, then we can go from 3M to cheetah wrap or even tech wrap, I think, and the material itself will be much cheaper. Oftentimes it's like, depending on what finish and such, but like it might be double the price on 3M than another color will with whatever other color. So he had like 3 options. One was like $2,700 plus labor plus material. The other 2 was like $2,200 and $2,400. So it's always good to have different price points, since material itself will be a big determining factor to the final price. And then the last thing that we have going on for today is the smoke odor got dropped off yesterday. We still need to shampoo the cloth seats and then run the ozone overnight. It's gonna be due tomorrow, but this is a work truck. It has a pretty strong odor smell, a smoke odor. Plus it is quite dirty because this is a work truck. So this one might take several ozone treatments to get right. But even then, like we said tomorrow, but if need be, we'll keep it longer just to run more ozone treatments. And I don't think they're like that big of a rush to keep the vehicle. We were also gonna have another smoke odor dropped off yesterday, but the customer schedule got a little complicated, so they're gonna drop off. We're gonna have another smoke odor dropped off next week. And now looking at the parking lot, we have way more wrapped cars than we do like detailed cars or corrected cars. Like obviously this is Lexus Z and blood red or blood orange, blood red. Obviously Angel's Charger, he just wrapped the half wrapped HHR panel in Vivid that we need to remove, and then the Forerunner wrapped in this blue from Avery Dennison, that's half wrapped. So the shop is getting more and more wrapped vehicles.
So right now, just prepping the roof. So I'm gonna remove the antenna because we're gonna wrap the antenna as well. So gotta remove it. It's pretty hard to wrap it while it's on the car, so I'm always gonna remove the antenna. And
is it absolutely necessary, or could you get away with it wrapping it on the roof?
You probably could wrap it on the roof, but I'm always go ahead and take it off.
So that's what we have going on out there and for the day for the most part. I got here at 7:05, mixed my pre-workout. I have a sim now. There's a sim setup here now in my office that we use, primarily me. But I sipped my pre, got on the sim because I'm learning a new track. right now. But my main car is gonna be an AMG GT4, and I'm gonna be using that one primarily for most of the racing that I do. But I was learning a new track, so just 10 minutes, just trying to learn the turns and such. And then I went outside and hit legs. I didn't record any of that content because it just didn't, you know, pass my mind. But let me show you the sim actually. So as far as the setup, I'm gonna quickly go over it because it's not like I'm an expert at sim setup, but for the cockpit, we have the Next Level Racing GT Elite. It's like 900 bucks. For the direct drive, the steering wheel and the pedals is gonna be from Fanatec. The pedals have the upgraded dampers, so it's more pressure and resistance. The direct drive, I believe, is the DD12, so it gives you 12 Newton meters of force. I think that's what it's called. I have a McLaren GT3 wheel as the steering wheel. The monitor is a AOC, I believe. It's just a one monitor. As far as the PC, that was probably the most difficult thing of the build, is building my first ever PC. So it was just a lot of YouTube. I purchased everything at Micro Center. I followed like an exact word for word YouTube video how to build it. I just learned just enough to help me build my specific PC to do exactly what I needed to do. I don't know anything else about graphics or CPU or fans or cooling, or like, I don't know nothing of that. I learned the bare minimum to get by. Then I just have some cheap Logitech mouse and keyboard because obviously this monitor specifically doesn't have speakers, so I purchased like some $60 speakers from Logitech on some stands so I can raise them. And other than that, that is a sim racing setup. So my primary car, I said, is gonna be the AMG GT4. But when it comes to learning a new track, I'll get in the F1 car and just go around the track as many times as I can to learn the track. And then I'll get in the GT4 and actually start learning how to run it. Right here, I just do as many laps as I can to actually understand the track. Anyways, that's what I'll do a few times throughout the day, especially once the day is over. I'll do like 30 minutes to actually get better at my skills. All right, so Angel is laying down the film. We're using 3M 2080 satin black.
Yeah.
But this vehicle actually, there was actually some, well, both the hood and the roof has some clear coat failure. So when that happens, we explicitly tell the customer we need to sand that down. So one, we're gonna sand it down. Two, your paint is trash. Like, not trash, but it's irreversible what we're gonna do. We have to sand it down. That way the film can actually adhere to the panel. So we make it absolutely clear. The customer's like, yeah, it's okay. Like, it's already messed up. And they wanna put the film over this. That way it looks better. So it's okay sanding it down so you can make it look better. But with this one, we don't warranty any of the work because it's already met, like the paint's not in good condition. So if it's in good condition, we'll warranty the work. If some edge lift up, some whatever, like bring it back and we'll redo it. But when it's in condition like this, it's already kind of compromised. So we can't really like warranty the work because the paint itself is not in good condition.
The paint on this car is not the best. Like he said, there is clear coat failure on this paintwork, on the roof and the hood. So typically we don't want to be wrapping cars like this. Wrap is not meant to replace paint. It's only meant to change the color of your car. But we can definitely still do it. As far as how it will hold up and how it's gonna stick there, we can't assure that. We just know that sanding it down is gonna be best for the vinyl to adhere. Because of that, no warranty. Customer's totally cool with it. And I think it looks good.
So right now we're shampooing the headliner. I got my end cap cleaner, a polisher, and we're basically just polishing the headliner, removing all that gunk. Oh, I need this.
Fast forward to 12:02 p.m. The hood is now done. Angel, great job. Again, like the paint was already kind of trashed when it came in, so this was a very good aesthetic upgrade to hide those. You can still see the chip marks or whatever is missing. Places like right here, I don't know if you can see on camera, this whole section was messed up, and you can still see some areas where the paint was failing. But as a whole, it looks way better now with it wrapped. Angel also completed the antenna, so this is done right here. Lex just finished shampooing the F-150, so that's done. So before we keep on moving forward, we're all just gonna take a break. That way it's a good stopping point. If Angel were to start the roof, like he would just want to finish it because he already started it. We're not gonna do that. So now it is lunchtime. Two hours later, and Angel is now about halfway done on installing the film. We still have to cut it and such, but for the most part, he's almost done laying it all the way down. Now we just gotta cut it and it'll be done. So that, and then we do have the Infinity did get dropped off. Now, our initial plans were to disassemble it, but after talking with the customer, he did mention that some of the front bumper is kind of zip tied together and such. So he was like, if I don't have to, like, don't remove the bumper, just because like I kind of threw it together because it's not an OEM front bumper. So this is the Infinity Q50S. As you can tell, there's some modifications to the vehicle. We have it for about a week or so. We're kind of maybe aiming for like 4 days. Some of those days, like in that week, we're gonna be off like 1 or 2 days, but it should be around 4 days to complete. And then we have Lex in the 104 unit finishing up that smoke odor. He's already done the shampoo. He's just touching up the last little bit of plastics, and then we already have air movers on the seat, so once it dries, we'll start running the ozone treatment. And Angel is all complete with the hood and roof. Angel, any problems, concerns? How'd it go?
So everything laid out fine. The job was done. There was areas of concern like failing clear coat and no paint in some areas, but we went ahead, we wrapped it anyways, told the customer, he understands, and I think it came out good.
All right, and we have the Q50 in the shop. We're not really gonna do much, so I'll go ahead and end the video right here. Let me know what you think of this video. Did you like it? Do you like seeing these day in the lives? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And again, if you want to get that 20% off the Proper Care products, merch, or the courses, click the link down below to check out what we have or to sign up for the waiting list. I'll talk to you guys on the next one.